pear-shaped. As we realized he was turning into more of a nasty villain in development, we raised his center of gravity to his chest, so he seems more pompous and nasty, arrogant, and physically menacing.
Now's our chance! Fire! It's a trick, don't you see? Fire! Fire! Myself! No!
En Pocahontas, el movimiento de los personajes es extremadamente detallado y naturalista.
Mary Cocoa?
Los animales amigos de Pocahontas, Mico, el mapache, y Fleet, el colibrí, hacen alarde de cualidades increíblemente naturales, manteniendo al mismo tiempo la personalidad y rasgos entrañables que son tradición en los personajes animados de Disney.
I studied hummingbirds to determine how they moved and what made a hummingbird unique in its movement. And then I tried to adapt the personality to fit that, a nervous staccato movement. And when many of the lead people at the studio saw that, they realized that this character could come alive. And on the strength of that test, he was added to the story.
Yeah, I remember you. I'll need those witless peasants to dig up my gold.
El perro del gobernador Radcliffe, el belicoso Percy, proporciona el blanco perfecto para Fleet y Mico. Rompiendo con la tradición de las películas de dibujos animados de Disney, los animales de Pocahontas no hablan.
Well, how do you do, Miko?
Voices in the animals just didn't seem to fit. It seemed to be better if they were mute, so to speak, or if they were more natural, like real animals would be. So we decided, well, let's take their voices away and make them pantomime characters to put them in a more naturalistic setting. They're still funny, but they get all their yaks from how they act, how they move.
El entorno naturalista de Pocahontas y la variedad de emociones humanas que experimentan los personajes tuvo un profundo y clarísimo efecto sobre los animadores.
It was as if we were really living out what was happening on screen. And that becomes a terrific inspiration and motivational drive in trying to perfect what you're creating on film in your animation. Because now you don't tap from a fantasy source. You don't try to make believe. You are literally creating from life, which is the best source anyway.
Hasta ahora hemos visto cómo artistas y animadores trabajaron en equipo para aportar pasión y sinceridad a sus creaciones, pero para que los personajes realmente cobrasen vida, los realizadores tenían que encontrar a los actores idóneos que aportaran las voces. Cuando a un actor se le pide que interprete la voz de un personaje de una película de Disney, no se le está pidiendo solo que repita sus frases, sino que se identifique plenamente con un personaje que vivirá durante muchas generaciones.
In our quest to try and cast Native Americans, we scoured the entire country for this. And we had casting directors, we had tapes coming in from people and saying, we are looking for, and finally finding Irene Bedard. And Irene actually fit the role brilliantly for what we wanted.
Flit, he's back. Come on, Miko. He's back, Flit. Come on, Miko.
Pocahontas is more of a woman instead of a teenager. And there's got to be sincerity and a nobility in the way she speaks, and a controlled palette of the up and down voice inflection.
Sounded a little Italian at the end.
Like the acting, like everything else in this picture, less is more. And Irene gave a performance that was very controlled and confident. It fit perfectly with Pocahontas.
But Grandmother Willow, what is my path? How am I ever going to find it?
All around you are spirits, child. If you listen, they will guide you.
You just have to listen to yourself correctly. Listen to your heart, because that's really what it comes down to.
Después de encontrar a su Pocahontas ideal, los realizadores centraron su atención en el otro protagonista de este cuento romántico, el capitán John Smith. ¿Y quién mejor para el papel que Mel Gibson?
That's right. I'm not about to let you boys have all the fun.
Mel is that swashbuckling, carefree, wonderful kind of guy, and our goal is never to go cast celebrities. Our goal is to cast the correct voice.
Hey, what? All right. I'm leaving. Why don't you go and pick up someone your own size?
I think Mel brought to us a real sense of that character, John Smith, and we were very excited by the fact he wanted to do it.
You don't understand a word I'm saying, do you? You want to know what the images are that you're speaking over to help add more life to it. And if you're